Hey everybody, welcome to
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on?
So we got FYO, we got Trina Beanie, we got Puff tonight. Yeah, y'all want to just get right into it? Like, just get right into it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
We here.
we here. So the first question: black on black crime, is that a thing or
For sure?
I would say so. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why people think. I don't know why black people think it's not a thing.
Okay. So, like, FYO, have you heard an opposing opinion as to why it is not a thing?
When I talked to people about it, which I took a poll on my Instagram, and it was like 60-40 people. I think it was like 60-40 or like 64 40. What would that be? 45, 46, something like that. It was like 60-40, but 60-40 in favor that black on black crime is a thing. When I hear most people that say they don't believe black on black crime is a thing, they base it off of saying that it's not a thing because you only do crimes where you live at. So black people live around black people, so that's why it's not a thing. Like we only do crimes.
Where you basically where you at? They trying to say.
But I don't agree on that making it not a thing, me personally.
So
yeah, it's definitely a thing.
And then Trina Bean, I'm gonna save you for last. Puff, is black on black crime a thing?
Yeah, it gotta be a thing for real, cause like you gotta pay attention. The DC job like getting gentrified. It's white people walking around, and it's crazy. Them white people can walk around at 12 o'clock at night and not be bothered, but I walk around at 12 o'clock at night, nigga, on my line and shit. You feel me? It's like it's crazy, and I have heard reasons why. Like some people done told me because it's more likely for a white person to have credit card money or cyber money, so there ain't no point of robbing a person like me, or you gonna have cash. So they, or a Mexican gonna have cash. You feel me? So they getting up on them. But it seems weird to me though, is that way, because you choosing to destroy your own kind, and you literally choosing to not bother the other people. You feel me?
That's my thought process with it too. That's like more or less where my reasons come from. What you just said. Yep. It's the thought process, the choice.
Yep.
I got another follow-up question then that's kind of for this. But Trina, you had anything else to add on to why you feel black on black crime is a thing?
No, he actually said what I was going to say, because I was going to basically comment off of what FYO said about people saying this. Basically, since you're in the area, naturally that's who you're going to commit these crimes with. But I was going to say it's a choice. You can easily just leave the area where you live or your surrounding and then go do the things that you choose to do. So like they said, it's a choice. I agree with that.
Yeah, when I hear people say the whole, like, they do think that people in their community right now, when they say that, I think that they literally are referring to like their neighbors, right? Like the next door neighbor is probably black, right? But when I think of how it's being said, right, or how it's being used, right? Now the community to me is in a broader sense, right? So Maryland, right? If Maryland was my community, I feel like people choose not to go to the white parts of Maryland. Right. And do things, right? I feel like when you go to a nicer part of Maryland and you in the Walmart, if a white dude cuts you off in line, you have more conversation than if a black dude do something to you, step on the line, you are extra aggressive. You ready to take it there with him. It's a choice. It's also Puff's point. Puff said he feels like people are more likely around black people and Mexicans. Me personally, from my viewpoint, I don't even agree with that. I feel like when it comes to hoods, it's black hoods, black. Then it'll be one Mexican area, right? One region where they got, and it's full of Mexicans. Then it'll be black again. Black people will go to another nigga hood and terrorize it. They'll skip over where the Mexicans live at. Like on Friday, when Smokey was like, he don't do that shit to that. He don't do that to them niggas around the corner The Mexicans that gave him the angel dust, they was around the corner. He not doing that to them. Is what he was. Is how I interpret that as an adult now. He not. He only fucking with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it's a thing. It's a choice.
I said the Mexicans because I know the criminals and shit, right? So the Mexicans get paid on Fridays, and the boys they wait for the Mexicans to get their money because the Mexicans don't got no bank accounts.
Yeah, they get paid in cash.
They get paid in cash since they illegal citizens. So you feel me? It's like they got cash. You ain't got to worry about them having cash, and you know that they got a good amount of cash because you getting them on payday. You feel me? I guess with African Americans, the stereotype is that we all sell drugs and shit like that. So you feel me? So they think we all got cash on hand and shit. But to be a little funny though, even with the drug dealing, everybody be so scared to carry cash, they buy all their drugs with cyber money now too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I was gonna kind of follow up and ask in terms of us doing that to each other. I sometimes feel like it's a little bit of hate for each other inside of our community. Like I don't know, an expectation that you should understand why I'm doing this, to you, or you understand what this is, which I just wanted to see if y'all agree with that or if y'all feel like that's kind of reaching.
I do be feeling like it's hate. I personally never experienced it, but I hear people, especially like men, for example, they say, "Oh, like I'm on my shit," or "I'm known for getting on my shit. Now I'm a target." So now the people that you was hanging around or the neighborhoods you was in, now you're a target because of how far you came or now what you got. So now to me that come off as hating. Like you hate, that's hate to me. Like you mad, you hating. So you trying to take what I got because you don't got it or you desire it. So I be thinking it is hate to me.
I feel that. Puff and Fire, y'all got anything to add to that?
All of it isn't hating though. You gotta remember, it's still a I guess street life is still a territorial thing, no matter how you want to put it. You feel me? So it's like, you always jockeying for position. In other words, so a lot, and sometimes people gotta die in that fight for position. So, the outsiders looking in may say it is hating just because somebody got killed over a certain situation, but nah, that's business. If I kill the person that's making the most money and I'm already making the second amount of most money, automatically I'm gonna be making the most money. That don't mean I'm hating. That just mean I'm thinking. You feel me? That's what that is. You got to be jealous of somebody to hate on them, not have a plan to get further. That's business.
But do you think that it could be considered as hate? But do you think that could be considered like hate or jealousy? Because like even when you use the example of Google versus when you use Android or Samsung versus Apple, it's still room for competition. They just doing what they got to do to get ahead or be the number one competitor. When you get to a point where you feel like you gotta kill or destroy the next person just to get to where you need to be, do you not feel like that's kind of like jealousy or like hate in the moment because you feel like you gotta do something like that to get ahead versus coming up with a plan to get ahead?
So because you want to kill somebody, mean you're jealous of them? Because before every game,
I think that could be a form of hate for sure.
Before every game, Tom Brady yells out to his team, "Let's kill these guys." Tom Brady is the best football player to ever play football. Who is he jealous of?
But
his goal is to eliminate. His goal is to eliminate the competition.
Okay.
Now, their goal is to eliminate the competition. So eliminating the competition can't be found on his part, but it's not found on their part because that's once again crossing the lines of what you just said of why are we robbing each other and not robbing someone else. So it's like that wouldn't make sense if that guy's allowed to kill his competition and eliminate his competitor, because that's all it is at the end of the day is a competitor. You feel me? That don't mean you hating on somebody. You have to be jealous of somebody to hate on them.
I feel like killing behind it too. To Trina point is like, oh, it's like he getting more than me. You know what I'm saying? That I think is kind of rooted in jealousy. Like, oh, I gotta get that because like I'm trying to be that. That is a certain level.
I'm gonna argue with Puff just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna be on his side. The example Trina gave is like Apple and Samsung, right? They go back and forth. They commercials, they try to diminish the value you think of the other person, right? Hey, they phones don't do this, that, and the third, right? If you can't diminish the nigga selling crack to the crackhead, you can't destroy his character to the nigga buying crack. This nigga got crack, I got money, I need it. I don't give a fuck if he slapped his mama. I don't give a fuck if he this, that, and the third. All you could do is kill that nigga.
Well, for me, I feel like Apple compete with themselves. Even when I watch like Apple, like show a new release, it's they don't have a Samsung beside their phone. They got the previous Apple phone beside the new Apple phone, comparing the differences in the stats of the phone. It's not like they put it.
Well, if you knew the stats of the phone, excuse me, if you knew the stats of the phone, you would know that there's more Android users in the world than iPhone users. Now,
but that has nothing to do with them competing.
That's competition. That's competition.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with their method of competing or eliminating. That has nothing to do with their method of eliminating or competing with the other person.
I've seen both parties send shots.
Yeah, that's what they do. They send shots at the other one. That's what they do.
That's interesting. And to Trina's point, since we just went in this iPhone Android bag, I see more iPhone people than
will pay you and pay your bill for you to leave your other service. How about that?
You talking about like the cell phone? Yeah, the cell phone competitors.
They will literally pay you to leave your other service. So is that jealousy? Because they're literally killing you. They're breaking you down at that point.
I just feel like the streets don't have as many ways to do what you saying the organizations do. If I'm selling crack and the other niggas selling crack, the only thing I could do to get him to be out the way is potentially get him locked up or kill him. I don't want to get him locked up.
That's hating. No, getting him locked up is hating.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get him locked up, but I do want to get him out the way.
I'm about to say killing to me is a form of hate or evil to me. If you get to a point where you feel like you want to take somebody's life to put you in a better position, to me, it's some form of hate in that.
You wouldn't have a life if somebody wasn't out here taking lives to put people in better positions. You live in America. What the hell? Do you know what you just said? Do you know what you just said? What the fuck?
But that's why America is looked at as the most privileged, and that's why a lot of countries hate America. Due to the privilege and due to the way that they operate and handle business.
America is hated because America has been on top longer than any other country ever in life. Ever in documented country, modern time. Usually the power country lasts for 75 to 85 years. America's already at 92. That's why no one likes us.
We the only country to ever be in debt to another country, but just have the time and the freedom to be like, we gonna pay y'all as we pay y'all. Any other country you could Google that was in debt to another country, they was damn near enslaved. They went through hell. They couldn't just it wasn't just walking willy-nilly like we gonna pay you when we feel like it. America be in debt. That's like we'll pay you when I feel like it. We sent billions and billions to another country, but ain't paying the country we owe.
I bet y'all didn't know there was rules to war. Y'all knew that it was rules to war?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
We are the only country to ever win a war without following the rules. George Washington was not allowed to flank behind them niggas on this side of the field, and that was his plan. And they still let us get away with it. Like, the United Nations did nothing to us for cheating at war. Like, come on, dude. Killing, hell, better yet, have you ever found a peaceful war? Name me one fucking war that ended with nobody dying. Find one. If you can find one, I'll agree with you.
No, there's always casualty in war.
It's part of life. So if you in my way, you are casualty. I'm not jealous of you.
God flooded the earth and he loved all them motherfuckers.
Ready, move on, y'all.
Right? All right, real quick. If let's say a 13-year-old boy broke in your house, right? Would you feel more comfortable sending him to jail or killing him?
Sending him to jail.
I'd probably say jail.
Huh?
If even that, you know what I'm saying? If even that, it would be I wouldn't want to kill him for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kill him either.
Once he crossed my doorstep, I want him to die.
I ain't gonna lie, Puff. One time, right? And this is why I'm asking this. One time, right? A nigga tried to break in my mother's house, right? And I was this close to like having my hands wrapped around him, right? But when I thought about it after the fact, I knew that when I caught him, what I was going to do had nothing to do with jail. Because I didn't want him to go to jail. I don't want to send a black person to jail. I was more comfortable was
killing them.
doing what I wanted to do versus being like, I just wanted to grab him, detain him, and call 911. I don't know why. That's fucked up. I don't know why. I
No,
don't
you
think
not fucked up.
he definitely wasn't 13. He was 19. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't 13, by the way. But even still, in my mind, I was like, damn, I wasn't gonna call the police. That was the last thing I thought about. Not
So you know what I still got an issue with?
I wasn't gonna kill him, but I wasn't
asking
gonna
for help. I still got an issue with asking for help, right? So like, I be trying to think of like a civilian sometimes, right? The art of calling the police is you asking another human being for help. That's you telling somebody else, I cannot physically handle this situation. I need you to come and assist me. I don't think I got enough courage to do that. Straight like that, I don't have enough courage to do that. Yeah. Like right now, I shit go on in my life all the time. Y'all see me all the time. I'm always smiling, blah blah blah. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'm always going to tell you I'm doing fine. I'm never going to need your assistance. Never going to need your assistance. I could be at the bottom of the floor. I'm never going to need your assistance. So even you know, I do me now, so I would never in my life call the police and shit. I took an oath and shit. But even if I was a civilian, right, I still don't think I would have the courage to call the police. Because imagine, like, after you call the police and everybody finds out you had to call the police because you couldn't handle this. How you think that'll make you feel? Like, as a man, like as a man, like, I had to call this white man to come help me detain this guy that disrespected me. He did nothing to that white guy. You feel me? Like, that shit weird, right?
So Puff, what about instances when? So for me, I feel like I got lots to lose. I feel like I've worked hard, especially the past 5 years of my life. If I have a situation and I know my level of anger that I can't even, when I get to that point, I can't even express myself, right? If I let myself go in that path or down that road, I may not be able to come back from my actions. So I don't feel a way about, look, bro, the police, you probably better in the police hands than mine at this point. Because
the sister gonna fuck up his life for real.
And I don't know if another person's life is more important than my mental health. I don't know if another person's life is more important than my mental health. Another human being's life that I don't know, I don't feel like another human being that I don't know life is more important than my mental health.
That nigga Puff saying if he got to call the police to help him with a situation,
I'm gonna feel depressed about myself. I'm gonna feel bad about
really?
myself.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
That sounds like it's more so
less of a man. I'm gonna feel less of a man.
That sounds like pride.
No,
so you're willing to risk. You're willing to risk your life and the things you accomplished, especially if I'm thinking. Hold on.
What is the responsibilities of a man? Right now, give me the responsibilities of a man.
To protect and provide.
I know y'all was going to say to protect
and provide. So if you cannot protect, you're not a man. Your job of a man is to protect and provide, not to call the police. There's nowhere on your two descriptions of what a man is says, oh, a man is supposed to call the police. No, it says a man is supposed to protect and provide. If you cannot protect, you are not a man. Straight like that. It's like, how do y'all have definitions for stuff and then when it's time to explain them, y'all just eliminate them? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. As a female, you can physically say out your mouth, your job as a man is to protect and provide, but yet you will give me an instance where I don't have to protect. Like, how is that possible?
Because I think protect it goes so much more than that. Sometimes it's different ways of protection, and I think
there's no protection. It's a definition for protection. I don't want what you feel protection is. The definition of protection is not what you saying. It's not to call another nigga for help. That is not protection.
Man, imagine if you call the police, Puff, and they send you a woman.
Oh my God. Oh, just shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
This is a pride thing.
It is pride because protection, you can protect without killing someone.
If a nigga double on me, boy, if I'm scared to go outside to handle this nigga,
that's not protection.
You get a nigga out your property and they send a woman.
You know how many kings have lost their queens because they had to call in assistant countries to help them fight wars? You never seen the movie Troy? When the dude from Persia was fucking on the other nigga's wife and he stole her and had her on the boat? And Hector had to go back and die because his brother stole the nigga, bitch. That's what happens when you can't protect.
So
You understand
protection
that?
is all around violence. That's what we're saying. There's no other ways to offer protection.
What else do you need protection from?
I need mental protection sometimes.
You
Like
Emotional
need
it's
mental.
more
protection
Hold on,
than
hold on.
sometimes
just
too.
physical. Like
Now, you need mental protection. It's crazy because you want to know what men do the worst? What you just asked for. A
I
nigga don't
have
care.
that though. So
Huh?
it's like I have all of that. So it's possible. Like it's
Listen.
not impossible. Like
Listen. We're born with 2 feet, but some people have three. Some people have one. It's an exception to everything.
Some people got two left ones.
It's an exception to everything on this planet. So you naming an exception is not you giving me a fact. A fact is what the majority is. That's why I want people to understand what the majority is or what the most is the fact. Not what 1 out of 10 out of 20 is. You say, oh yeah, fact is that nobody can run up the
But that
street
is
because
her fact.
one
That's her
person couldn't
I
do
reality.
it.
was about to say
Huh?
That's her
that's not
reality. That is fact to her
No,
because
no,
that
no, 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 but
exists
that's
for
really
her.
not her reality because out of all the people she met in her life, she's only had this one guy. You got to think. She's been through a
that's
bunch of
not
people.
true. That's
Huh?
not true neither.
So
Let's move on. Let's
listen,
move
if
on.
I'm about to say, because if them people was being mentally protective and all that protective, you would have never made it to this other person to be protective for. That's the whole purpose I'm trying to
My
get to
man
you. If
Puppy, he be down on that hill. Hey, if these niggas was that, you wouldn't made it to
Right?
the
you
He
end.
wouldn't
loves
be,
say
you
that.
wouldn't.
Oh, that's
That's
his
what I'm
favorite
saying. You
line.
wouldn't be. Listen, that's why I hate when people be like, "No,
That's
I
his
had that
favorite
before in my life."
line.
Well, if you had that before in your life, why aren't you with the person that gave it to you before? That don't be making sense to me.
Because it
Like
doesn't
I don't.
mean that there weren't other areas that needed improvement. They may have had that, yes, but maybe something else was missing.
Well,
Oh
that mean they
man.
So,
wasn't a man. They lacking one of the substances. You can't have that.
all right, my next question. Is it okay for teachers, cops, maybe even firefighters, people who service the community? Is it okay for them to have OnlyFans?
I
Other
got
than
mixed
teachers, I would
emotions.
say yes. Other than teachers, I say yes. Let them have an OnlyFans.
I got mixed emotions on it.
What's your mixed emotion, Trina?
Of course, the person to me, I'm like, yeah, why not? Mind your fucking business. Whatever they doing on the side to get extra income is their business. But then on the flip side, it's like, okay, at the end of the day, that can bring some negative attention and could affect you doing the job that you need to do in a way, especially for the brand too or the business itself.
Mm-hmm.
It can tarnish, your reputation and also the company that you're working for. So it can have some negative effects to it. So I have like mixed emotions on that.
There was a situation where a man was pulled over by a woman police officer, and he just talked shit to her, and he was like, "You can't arrest me." Here we go. You can't arrest me. I've seen your private parts.
That's
I
crazy because
think,
I would have arrested his ass just
I think
just
when he
just
did
off the
that, he
strength.
broke another law, low key.
Yeah, I'm about
yeah,
to say I would have
he
I would
did.
have arrested his ass off the
Because he
strength.
resisted arrest at that point, which is still him breaking the law.
Yeah.
That wasn't resisting arrest. He just said that you can't arrest me. He didn't do anything. You can say you can't arrest me. That's not resisting arrest, bro.
I don't think she got to arrest her, bro. I think they had to send somebody else to arrest her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
To arrest
did.
her.
he refused to get. Oh, he just said he was. You can't arrest me.
He said it and he stood on it.
So he refused.
And he wasn't playing. Bitch, you can't detain me and I'm not letting you.
Hold on. And that's not refusing arrest either. Because you gotta remember, it's a law saying if you don't feel comfortable with that officer that you dealing with, you can stand their ground until someone else comes, long as you
So
don't
that's
run
pretty much,
away.
yeah, that's pretty much what he did.
Yeah,
You
so
right about that. You right about
yeah,
that.
so
That's
he's
what he
cool.
did.
He didn't do anything wrong. That's his rights as a human being.
I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
lie, man. You saying that you
Why
not
she didn't arrest him?
because
May I ask?
he let her.
because you
Yeah,
can
he
refuse.
basically requested someone else.
You
Oh, he
can
requested. Okay,
yeah, you
he
can
requested.
request someone
Okay.
else. Long as you do not try to escape. If you physically stand there in that spot, you will not get another charge. And if a police try to pull you over and you feel uncomfortable in that spot, you can drive, I think, up to 2 miles to a lit area or some shit. Long
And
as you
see
don't
this,
go right
and
to the
that's
police.
why right there I say I got mixed emotions because now she go back to the chief or whatever. You can't even do your fucking job because you got people bringing up shit like this. So now you got to call another officer
I ain't gonna lie,
because of
man.
this
That
shit
shit
like
wouldn't have
this.
been that's not a
That's crazy.
violation. I've never seen nobody's vagina and then was uncomfortable by that person because
yeah. If anything, I want you to arrest me. I want you. Look, man, lock me up before these niggas get here, man, because I don't know what they gonna do to me. Yeah, just go ahead, put me in the cuffs. You might as well show me a titty because I ain't gonna see one for a while.
yeah, and frisk me.
Yeah,
I see how you touch on yourself, so touch on me.
That is terrible.
Yeah, I don't agree, bro. I don't think that I do. Okay, in the situation that you put on the screen, something happened. So I feel like once something happened, we can evaluate it. My thing about it is, I don't like when nothing occurred at the job other than it came out that they had it. Right? If you got a job as a police officer, and somebody was like, "Hey, you know who that is?" Like, I feel like that's not one enough to get you fired. I feel like something should happen in your position, like how the lady had, and then we should take action. That's my only thing. I feel like something should happen before they get fired. Let's wait.
I feel like from a business standpoint, though, it's if I know that what your outside life has going on can impact what's going on here professionally, then why would I take that risk?
Right.
I wouldn't be able to hire her as a police officer. Because just for example, she could have been mad that day and refused to listen to dude, and he could have been shot. That could have been a little that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Just because you gotta think a lot of people didn't refuse arrest before and they've been shot for refusing arrest. So that could have been ugly.
But he could refuse arrest for anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, we not gonna make the OnlyFans be the end all be all. It could have been anything. He could have refused arrest for. He could have refused arrest for a guy who just felt like, man, this nigga look racist. I want to wait. Like,
yeah.
I don't feel like we should just OnlyFans thing be the end all be all. That's number one. Number two, right? On the internet, we only see women getting fired for this. We don't see niggas getting fired for slinging dick on OnlyFans. I've never seen it.
Because most niggas slinging dick on OnlyFans don't have a job to fire them from.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
I'm dead.
Bro, I guarantee you, bro, Google it. I guarantee you, the women on OnlyFans make more money than the men, and they still have jobs. So I know that niggas, even if they don't got jobs, they still ain't got as much money. So they should have jobs. Maybe they don't have. Maybe you might be right.
Because you gotta think it's like you say, it's not many men OnlyFans. Now, don't get me wrong, men have OnlyFans, but there's not many. So the guys that have OnlyFans are probably caking because you gotta think it's not that many people to it's not oversaturated. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I don't know. I wouldn't do. I don't know. I mean, and to be a public servant, right? It's kind of like a criteria to be a public servant. You gotta think you're supposed to be like the best of humanity. You can't be a whore and then say you're the
not
best.
a whore, child.
You are a whore if you show your body.
You're a whore.
Let me say this, right? Let me add this last thing, right? So far, right? All these police women that we've seen get fired for having OnlyFans, right? None of them have actually been popping pussy. They've only been modeling their bodies in bikinis and bathing suits and shit like that. Because that's
nothing wrong with that.
OnlyFans is for.
People
so they are getting fired for basically the same thing you can see in a Playboy magazine.
In a magazine.
Yeah. Or at the swimming pool and shit. Yeah, that's dumb.
They actually haven't. Now, this is to my knowledge, from what I've seen. When I'm on the internet, I haven't seen them fire a police officer woman or a teacher woman or any of these any service workers for actually popping pussy on the OnlyFans. They've only just been in bathing suits. So when if they was popping pussy, then I changed my. I'm on y'all side. But they actually haven't been doing that. Like the military girls that's been getting in trouble, they haven't had not one military girl get in trouble for popping pussy. They've only just been outside of their uniform. Like,
no, I thought they was fucking. That's what I thought they was having. I thought they was doing the OnlyFans with the bitches with the dildos, and I thought they was doing it for real.
That's my perception of this recent girl, though, right? Like that.
Oh, the cop that's on there?
Yeah.
He's saying that she was popping pussy, but the reason why she's getting investigated, right, is because they don't know if she actually was popping pussy. That's what they not investigating if she got an OnlyFans. They investigate what she was doing on the OnlyFans, and that's my point. I feel like we need to wait. It's certain things that just make it fair and unfair to me. To me, personally. If you pop a pussy, that's a different thing. If I'm getting fired, but you're not firing me for that's on my Instagram, that's not fair to me. Like, y'all not firing me for what's on my Instagram, but y'all gonna fire because I got this paywall one. It was the same concept, like content, like that to me is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? What else? What else we got, man? What else?
Let's move on. Yeah. Open relationships lead to failing relationships. Is this true?
I don't necessarily agree with that.
I don't know if I agree with that either.
All relationships lead to failing relationships. So what the fuck?
I'm not surprised
What the
he
fuck
said
you
that
open?
at all.
Man, statistically,
I'm not
like
surprised.
for Miss Lady up top who has found her lover and love, how many people have you been through before you found this one person?
Oh my goodness.
At least two. Gotcha on that one. I got you. Gotcha.
I mean, I feel like even if because I could give my number, like, but I feel like
no, you don't need to give your number, but long
even
as it's
with
more
that,
than
because I feel like it's not bad. I feel like realistic, you got to figure out what's you.
What you like?
But no, but hold on. Some people have got it right on the first try. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think, it's just our era is fucked up. You got to think back in the day, all of them people was having kids with their fucking high school sweetheart, their first person. We're just fucked up. Our era is fucked up because social media. We have all this extra. You feel me? It's not impossible to do. If we start comparing each other's lives and start wanting what everybody else wanted in their lives, or we couldn't see what everybody else had in their lives, we'll be just like our grandparents and shit, messing with that dude from across the street when we was little kids, date them our whole lives and all that other shit. We might get divorced when we get 50 or something like that. But for the most
Not
part,
divorced at 50, child, head up.
but I'm saying that's what they was doing. Like, if you realize,
but I also think their tolerance though was different too. Because let's be real, they dealt with some shit and just didn't leave the relationship. I think nowadays
they had social media to
they
know.
had social media. Of course,
when your grandfather got caught cheating, it was at his funeral.
I'm dead. No, you had some Rolling Stones. You had some Rolling Stones back in the day.
Papa you even had Rolling Stone moms. Like Kurt Franklin exposed his mother. His mother been lying to him for 50-something years.
Yeah, she was wild for that shit.
Like, come on. But it was possible back in the day, though.
Nigga Kurt Franklin soft, man. I don't know.
Not too much off Kurt. Not too much.
Kurt.
Man, his dad was the nigga from across the street who he used to go over and spend the night with his brothers and sisters, and he didn't know they was his brothers and sisters. He was just over there. That will fuck you up in the head, Holmes. Every day you like, yeah, my mom just sent me over his house all the time. Why mama keep sending me over here? And 56 years later, you find out why.
Wait. Why can't open relationship lead to the polys? The I got two bitches.
Yeah.
Why I gotta lead to failing? I seen the girl on the internet.
I don't think it failed.
Got two niggas, 3 niggas or some shit. I seen them little.
Ain't Will Smith still with his wife?
I don't know what that is. That's getting separated. They separated.
They still married.
They still live together. They still live in the same house.
They live in separate houses.
Oh.
They live separately. They've been separated for 7 years.
Monique and her husband.
They open.
And they over.
But didn't not just come out and say they didn't agree with that, like, or that she was true? Like, something else came out about that. That wasn't just.
I remember she came out and said why she wouldn't have a relationship, but I don't know if she said the open it being an open relationship was the reason. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I just know that for 10, 15 years she kept saying.
Yeah, they was open for a longer. Yeah, they was open.
I think it can lead to a failed relationship because I feel like why open something up if there's, like why are we trying something else if what's going on is okay? So to me, it's kind of an indicator that something is going downhill.
If I had two partners, they would have to find me. If two girls was already dating and they found me, that's cool. Am I trying to add something to? Nah, but if two girls I already know that like they stuck together without me and they want to add me, I might make it work. Only reason why I would need another girl is because I can't deal with females' emotions. I'm just not that good with that part of it. So I honestly feel like when girls go to their friends for relationship advice, the advice is based off of how they friends doing. If they friends is happy relationship, they give you good advice. If they friends is not happy relationship, they don't give you good advice.
No, that's why you got to know who you get your advice from.
I don't need that much.
Don't give good advice anyway.
In the relationship,
no, that's why you got to know who you get a good advice. That's why you got to know who you get advice from. I don't need two sex partners. I just need you to say why, talk some sense, because I can't do that part. I don't think open relationships lead into failed relationships either. You got people that's interested in the poly life, and I don't think that it necessarily mean that It's
Yeah,
failing. It's just
look at my nigga finesse 2 times. He got both his baby mamas
pregnant.
This bitch is pregnant at the same time. They living a good ass life, raising his adopted son, about to have their own kids. They happy.
So it seems.
Oh, and my man, what's the basketball player? He done had 2 girls his whole career.
And the comedian with the
What's the 6th man of the year name, fool?
I don't know.
I got Drake got a song out them. Like, what his name? Lou. I got 2 bitches like I'm Lou Will. Lou Will.
Oh,
That's his name. Lou Will had 2 girls his whole career. The same 2 joints for 15 years at least.
Yeah, D. Ray Davis the same. He had been having 2 girls for the longest before Polly was popular. He had a TV show about it, everything.
Oh my mother, I swear to God, if you got money, you can make anything happen. Boom, there you go. How much money you got? Then you can make it happen. If you a regular nigga trying to do irregular shit, that's what be fucking up. That's what niggas be fucking up. Nah, no bullshit. That's what they be fucking up at.
Juggling women, bro. When you juggling women, that shit costs, bro. I learned that way back in the day, boy. That shit just hit your pockets.
Look, I saw a post
It
earlier.
sure will.
Right? I saw a post earlier, right? It say broke nigga gets caught cheating. The girl gets mad at him for cheating. Rich nigga get caught cheating. The girl gets mad at the other woman for cheating with her nigga.
That's what I thought.
When you cheat, you ever seen that skit when the nigga get caught cheating with an ugly girl, right? And the bitch going on fuck you, get out, da 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 da, right? But when the nigga get caught cheating with a bad bitch, the bitch like, do you love her?
No, that's the truth. That is the truth, dog. That is so truthful, Slim. That shit is so truthful, bro. Yeah, that shit is so truthful. I'm trying to tell you. Cuz.
No, that's a fact.
You're right, Judy. All right, we ready to move on? Y'all better keep the same energy with this next question.
We ready. We halfway through. Let's go.
Yep. If somebody has a lot of partners, are they really happy?
I'm happy as shit.
I think you can be happy with multiple partners. I think you can. It's possible.
Hey, it's so it's so crazy. Cause when I was locked up, they told me I suffered from depression, right? When I did some time in the hole, cause I threw shit and piss on the police. But that's cause they wouldn't feed me though, right? So they tried to make it seem like I was crazy. So they told me, they gave me some paperwork said I suffered from depression. When I got back on the unit and I was showing all my men and shit, bro, they was dying laughing, bro. They like, you're happy ass from depression? I'm like, man, that's what they say. I suffer from depression. Like, that shit crazy. But now I feel like that don't mean nothing. Yeah? I feel the more partners you got, the happier you should be. I don't got to deal with nobody's attitude when they upset. I'm getting all the fun parts of everybody.
All the fun parts.
No bullshit.
Oh no, man. I'm gonna say nah. Probably not. I mean, they probably got more happy times than bad times, but overall, probably not. If the one girl made him that happy, he probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? Unless he got plans to merge them. Merge it together.
So then how can you agree with the previous question? Then open relationships lead to failing relationships. I feel like the more people if you good where you at, why do you need to include more?
Wait, put the question back up here. If somebody has a lot of partners, when I think of the word partners, right, the way you typed it, that don't sound right.
Change the question.
Like if I got a bunch of bitches, I'm not in a relationship. That don't sound like that just sounds like me having a bunch of bitches. Or if girl got a bunch of niggas, that don't necessarily mean she in a relationship with all these niggas. Like that just means she got a bunch of people she could.
No, but I think about partners. I think about relationship with partners. I think
no, it says if somebody has a lot of
partners was grown for fucking. Like I thought, like when you were a kid, you can't say fucking, right? So you say partner.
I think it's interchangeable. I think it's up to your interpretation. Partner could be just sexual.
If somebody has a lot of people to fuck, are they really happy? Like that's how I read the shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I'm dead.
If I was in an open relationship, that I wouldn't have a lot of partners.
Has a lot
I would
of
have other partners, but I'm in an open relationship. I just need. If I'm in an open relationship, that means I only need like 4 other partners. I'm in an open relationship.
Like 4 other.
Not only 4, child.
Yeah, but if I'm doing me, I'm fucking everything that look good that I bag.
That's crazy.
What? That's the difference. Single me is hitting everything that I like. Open relationship me is hitting a certain joints and shit. Just to be have something extra.
I just to answer the question, I don't know if that person is truly happy, girl or guy. I don't know if she's truly happy.
I don't think a girl is happy if she has a lot of partners.
Yeah, because if I come in your life and you got a bunch of niggas You gonna leave them niggas for me. You gonna put them niggas down for me because I'm gonna make you happy.
I'm sorry, dog.
You gonna be like, I don't need these niggas. These niggas in the way. Cause now I'm upsetting him because I'm doing this and the third. I don't got time. So you gonna because I'm nigga, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get rid
They
of that.
keep having a bunch of big sweaty niggas going in, different sweaty niggas going in and out. You cannot be happy. That is not. Dude,
There are some women who are sexually fluid and
no way possible. No way possible.
let's move on.
No bullshit. No way possible.
Move on.
You got. I'm just saying. A head session is at least 30 minutes. You got 7 different niggas you gotta give 30-minute head sessions to. You gonna have a strong jaw. You could be locked up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I had to go down on 7 bitches in like a week span, I'm mad. I'm not happy. I am not happy. If I had to give head to 7 bitches in a 7-day week period, some of them bitches want head twice, 3 times a week. Like I'm not. I am not, bro. That is not a good week right there. That's not. Fuck no.
We good? We can move on. Anybody got anything else to add? All right.
That was funny.
Okay. So when women have sex with another woman, does that count as a body? I don't think so.
I think so.
How?
Did y'all use the strap-on?
I think
Did y'all use the strap-on?
You having sex with any gender to me would count.
Did y'all use the strap-on? If anything penetrated you, y'all had sex. If something penetrated you, y'all had sex.
So if they scissor, that ain't a body.
Nah, if they scissor, they ain't no body. Y'all was just doing some recreational shit. Y'all was ain't doing
not recreational, Lord. Not
no.
You doing that for fun, shit. Like it's camp. I'm dead.
Y'all trying some shit out.
I'm dead.
I might agree with that. I ain't have an answer.
Why you say it counts as a body though? Because just because they,
I feel like if you having sex with that person, that counts.
If we swapping enough fluids,
unless you penetrate something though.
If we swapping enough fluids to catch an STD, it count. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Sex.
You ain't got to get
penetrated to
catch an STD.
Things.
Oh, you can catch STDs from scissoring?
I mean,
you rubbing coochie bare in fluid.
Passing the fluid. So when you scissoring, that's all you doing is passing fluids. That's how I'm interpreting it.
It's a body.
If a bitch got herpes and she rub her clit with another bitch, she could get herpes.
Yeah, it's over.
Like, off the break, bro.
Yes.
So in my mind, I feel like if you swapping enough fluids with somebody to be able to catch an STD, it's a body. I don't know what 2 girls do when they fuck, but I'm thinking they doing that. I'm thinking they passing enough fluids.
Nah, I'm not counting that as a body.
For real?
Nah, I'm not counting that as a body. Like I'm just not.
Hey, man, we gonna edit this out so your husband don't know that number you gave him ain't the truth. She ain't count the women, bro. She ain't count the women.
Anyway.
But whatever she lowered it to, whatever she put it at, it's even higher than what you thought, nigga. She ain't counting the
Chill out.
Oh, my bad. Wasn't a funny joke.
Not too much of my sis. Not too much of my sis.
I didn't say this was family. I'm just saying.
Look, okay. Man, everybody bought a used car once or twice before in their life. I'm driving a used car right now, man. Look, how dare I judge?
How dare I judge?
How dare I judge?
Who you at, Rick?
The judge-free zone. Judge-free zone.
Help me with the last one. The video for the last question. I want to go there next.
You want the last question already?
No. I want to go there next.
Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have signed none of my kids' acknowledgement of paternity or birth certificates. None of them.
Because it had nothing to do with
none of them.
It's something totally different.
None of them. It has nothing to do with the children. We could have created our own contract when it got it notarized, which is a federal witness, and that's legally binding in any court.
So you don't want the kid to know who the father is? See, wait, what?
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What?
I'm here. Why am I entering in these people in our personal business? That has no ramification, no bearings on our relationship.
No.
It has no bearings on our covenant before God.
Sir, stop it.
I think
Y'all be talking about females be freestyling. Niggas be freestyling, bro.
that's crazy. That's
Niggas be
crazy. I would love
freestyling.
to hear an
I ain't gonna
opposing
lie, me,
opinion.
yeah,
Like,
I wanted Puff to go first just because I applied to him more than me. But when I heard it though, I ain't gonna lie, it made sense to me. What I heard was he saying that the only thing this birth certificate does is make you responsible when she goes to child support. Makes her not have to figure out who they should take this money from. You just saying up front, if something go wrong, take this money from me. But if essentially, if me and a said girl have a baby, and then the whole rest of our lives we spend together, getting married and all that shit, we never actually needed me to sign this birth report. It's not that the nigga didn't know who I was. It's not that I didn't take care of him. It's not that the birth report, my name on it, actually doesn't mean nothing. Like, that's how I interpret what he was saying. I kind of agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Puff. Is he still?
He coming back right now. Coming back.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga got me. The nigga had. He was speaking nigga, and I speak fluent nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He got me.
Puff, did you see the video?
Nah, man, these motherfuckers keep calling me and shit, fucking up my footage. What happened? What the video say?
I feel like we gotta run it back, low key.
I run it back. Run it back.
Nah, run it back.
Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have signed none of my kids' acknowledgement of paternity or birth certificates. None of them.
None of them.
Because
it had nothing to do with
none of them.
It's something totally different.
None of them. It has nothing to do with the children. We could have created our own contract when it got it notarized, which is a federal witness, and that's legally binding in any court.
So you don't want the kid to know who the father is? See, wait, what?
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What?
I'm here. Why am I entering in these people in our personal business? That has no ramification, no bearings on our relationship.
Nah.
It has no bearings on our covenant before God.
Do you feel like it's necessary for the man to sign the birth certificate? Does it have any benefit?
Nah, it actually has. It's kind of damaging though. Like, for one, right? Whether you the father or not, if you sign that birth certificate, you locked in, right? It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but that's the law. So if you say you gave a woman your trust or whatever, and she had the baby, and you signed a certificate, and it's not your baby, you know you still got to pay child support on something that don't belong to you. So I mean, just that fact that I don't agree with I don't agree with a lot of paperwork signing situations in America, but I definitely don't agree with that one at all. No.
That's crazy.
Okay.
What do a sheet of paper got to do with me being the father of somebody?
That's like to me. That's security.
Hold on. That's one, right? And who came up with this? Because the world did not originate with birth certificates. Sheets of paper didn't exist. So when your great grandmother or whoever was born, her father didn't sign shit, and he was the greatest. He was probably the greatest father in the world. Actually, I know he was the greatest father in the world. I know he was the greatest father in the world because he was probably a slave, and he got up and went out in the field and worked hard as shit every day. So I'm trying to figure out what is a birth certificate? That's something that a white man created to help find the people that he wanted to put on child support.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because the dudes in the military was having sex with women overseas and just abandoning them. So that like I said, the child that shit is just government work. That's not a necessity in having a child. A sheet of paper, really? That's what you about to say is a necessity in raising your kid? A sheet of paper? Because a dude could sign that sheet of paper and vanish, and then you got another nigga who never signed that sheet of paper and raised the greatest human being that ever lived. So that sheet of paper means shit.
Well, I don't agree. I feel like that birth certificate is security. I think a lot of times men just think of the negative out of that. Say if something was to happen to the woman and you not signing a birth certificate, that birth certificate also includes like your actual parental rights and rights on making decisions and actual consent to certain things. And say the mother died, you don't sign a birth certificate. Legally, now the fuck what? Like, or decisions or something was to happen down the road. It's security also for you as a father to also show like, okay, I am the other parent of this child. It don't always have to be negative like child
Do
support. It could be
do
something
the mother
positive.
sign a birth certificate? Do the mother sign a sheet of paper saying she's the mother?
Well, the mother had the damn child, so
But
even
Your
though
but hold
in
on.
case,
mother name on the birth certificate, yeah.
Mother's name. I was about
yeah,
to say,
both
hold
it's
on.
both
Mother's name
in
is on the
there.
birth certificate.
So I'm
You
saying
give
so
birth,
that
I don't think
woman
mother
don't
has
look.
the option.
right? If I
We're
say it's
speaking
no
of argument.
option, she
So
gave
Unless
I'm
the
talking
birth.
about,
baby's up
It's
hold
for
on.
adoption.
Some
Like,
babies aren't born in hospitals, so some mothers do have options to not sign a birth certificate. So that right there was not a
but then
correct
your
statement.
child not able to get
but
other
then what
things
can
to
you can't
succeed
register
in
them from
life.
school?
You
You can't get
can't get
insurance.
right.
Like,
I'm about to say you can't do nothing
so
without
what's
a
the
birth
alternative
certificate.
to that?
You can't get a social security. You can't get a
Look,
passport. You can't get a lot of things without
I
those
just want
things.
y'all to understand. You see all the things you can't get if you don't do these things because they're manipulating you into doing them. I don't want to have to be forced to do anything that I don't want to do. So if just because I don't want to do this, you stop me from doing all these other things, I now see a problem with that because why are you stopping me from doing all this? What's so big about
It is
this?
record of birth. It's record of you being born at this time at this place to show that you are a United States citizen, so you can get these things.
That's not the greatest reason. The greatest reason why you sign the birth certificate is so they could, once you sign a birth certificate, right, then you get a social security number and then they own your ass.
You do.
That's
You do get a social
that's what they
security.
want from you. They want to own your ass.
Yeah, that's
We
what
need you
they
to
want
sign
to
this.
own you.
We could assign this number to you.
It's also
Yeah.
about, to Trina's point, it's also about having a certain right or like a legal, like saying that, claiming this child essentially. You know what I'm saying? Should something go
Yeah.
wrong, death benefits, anything. Not saying that you can't do that down the line, but it sure does make it a lot harder because then you're fighting not only for custody, but to prove X, Y, and Z.
That you
It's
have
just an unnecessary process that while your child all the while could be going through hardship.
Oh, why do you have to prove that somebody's your child? You know we have DNA. It's nothing to prove. It's nothing to prove at all now. Now, back in the day before DNA,
Yeah,
maybe
but
you
that
could
is a
have.
process. That's a process, and that goes back to what
Huh?
she's saying about hardship. That can create hardship for the
And
child
then
due
still
to
It
having,
circumstances.
don't take that long to process DNA.
but
Dude,
there's
so
still
dude,
No,
because
it
documentation.
does
You
take a
know, like they don't
process.
have to wait. You
It
know what
does
I'm saying? They
take
don't
a
just say,
dude,
"Hey,
process.
the
here's
same
the
Ain't that
process,
long.
the
It takes a
same
process.
process it
My
takes to
girlfriend
hunt
is
down
going
the
through that
baby
process
father.
right now. She's going through
The
that, and
same
it took
process
a
it takes to hunt
long
down the baby
time.
father, that would be the same process it takes to take blood. It's just
It
that they're
takes
choosing.
time.
They're choosing
It
what
takes
process
time.
they want to take. Everything takes time.
It takes
All
time.
of that just takes time.
Right.
It's
if
just
you
they're
leave this
choosing
earth
what process they
today,
want to take.
you,
It just seems
you
like
want."
hey, listen, every step that seems like it's going to cost a man some money, it always seems like the process that y'all always go with. You
Bro, when
ever
Trina
notice
used
that?
the word
We just said
security,
it's not even
when Trina used the word security, I already felt like you ain't get no
Financial
security from
not
this.
security.
even.
You
It has
only
nothing
He
to
talking
do
about
with
child support
just the
on
only way
woman.
you
straight.
get
I didn't
security.
even say anything about child support. That's not
You
even
did,
what I
but when you use
said.
the word security, a nigga is
I
not
said
looking at
security
the
for
woman's
a
name on the
male.
birth
You have
certificate.
good
Go take
You
it
fathers.
have
to
rights
you.
over your
Hold on.
child.
You have some bummy ass mothers and have good fathers who go through trials and tribulations to try to get their kid and go through this shit. And that kind of fucking helps. Where you ain't got to go through the process of DNA and trying to go through the process just to prove your identity. Like people, that's security for men
So yeah,
too. Like that.
to make things easier for the woman to get money, cause
What?
that's all
Nobody
that's
said
that.
anything about
You
money.
keep saying
I
that,
What
but
just
else are you
said,
thinking about?
I
What
just
else are you
said
thinking
you
about?
had deadbeat moms with amazing fathers who want their children. Now, if
But
you talk about you
that nigga
don't,
don't need to be on that birth certificate to
look though,
be
Trainer,
to be a
what do
dad.
Trainer. If a
yeah,
nigga,
that has to do with
If
his
a nigga's on a
parental
birth
rights.
certificate, if a nigga's
No, it
on a birth
don't.
certificate, right, and he got
Yes,
an
it
anxious
does.
baby mama. If a nigga's on a birth certificate, right, and he got an anxious baby mother, yes, the birth certificate shows I'm the father, right? But you know what he has to do?
Yes,
He has to go through trials and tribulations. The court
he
system
gotta go.
take
Yes,
Unless
he
baby.
there's
gotta
a
go to
custody
court,
dispute,
but
but
that's
if
still
there's no
that's
custody,
Wait. Listen to me. The court system don't just take babies away from women. It just don't work that easy. So as much as his name been on a birth certificate, it doesn't provide security. How when I heard you use the word security, it provides
respectfully,
security
it's
for
not as hard
women.
as it used
It
to
doesn't
be.
provide that same security for men. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Men
It
call it
provides a
hard
bill.
because it takes some extra steps. It's really not.
Yep.
But when Puff said take the extra step to get a DNA test, y'all you Ray was
But
like,
why
That it
prolong that
takes time.
situation?
That's-
Why would you prolong
So-
the situation?
well, you can't have it both
could have
ways.
just signed
Either
the
you want
birth
to even take the
certificate.
extra steps is
That's
okay.
so stupid.
Even take the
That's
extra
so
steps is okay.
stupid.
No. Hold on. I got you right there. Prolonging it is not taking DNA. You can get DNA before the baby's born. So my step is before
You
yours.
can't-
So yeah.
So
I
then
get
you need
DNA
to
on the
sign.
baby before you.
So
Yeah.
why you go through all of that just
Yeah.
to not sign the birth certificate? That sounds dumb.
No.
to
Why
me.
you keep moving the goalposts? You just said that my step is gonna prolong stuff. No, it's not. My step is before yours.
So you
Your
gonna get
step
the
is
DNA
prolonging stuff.
test
So now you're supposed to change
prior
your mind
to.
because
You
you just gave.
should. The way women be lying on niggas, yes, we should be doing that. We should be getting
And I'm
supposed to
sorry,
be
I may be
mandatory.
ignorantly speaking, but I thought the court
It's a
had to
fact.
go with
It's a
their
fact.
also
It's
their
a fact. You can
testing.
Google it.
They do.
45%
They do.
45% of men that go
They
get
do.
DNA tests
My
are not
girlfriend is
You
going through
also
that
have to
process right
still
now.
go through
It's
that,
a
the
fact.
My girlfriend
scheduling
is
of
going through
that.
that process.
It's a fact that 45% of men that get DNA tests for being a parent is not the father. It's a fact. It's a fact. You can Google it.
What
I
the
thought
birth
you were here and now we're
certificate
here.
signing? Right, that's not gonna do anything.
fact
And even if that was the case, if you was to go get DNA prior to, if later down the line if something was to happen, you still have to get that DNA through the
But
court.
it doesn't
I know
matter.
because my
Shouldn't no
girlfriend is
man-
going through that
shouldn't no
process,
man
and that
sign no
process
birth
is long as
certificate?
fuck.
Shouldn't
It's
no
not an
man
easy
sign no
process.
birth certificate until DNA is represented? And you out here telling niggas to sign birth. That's why it's niggas out here paying for babies that's not theirs. Because they
That's
signed
why
But
the
that
birth
had nothing to do with the topic, though.
because once you sign a
Yes,
birth
it do.
certificate
It
and your
do. It
DNA
got a
go
lot
No,
to do
back,
it
with the topic.
doesn't.
you still
It
have
does.
your
You just
security.
asked, do a man supposed
No,
to
it
sign a birth
doesn't.
certificate? No, a man should not sign a birth certificate. That's bullshit. If you the kid father, be the kid father. A sheet of
So
paper
you
not
have
going to change
zero.
nothing.
It's
A sheet of paper not going to change shit. You want to know why I know that? Because I ain't signed none of my kids' birth certificates. And I'm still their
That's
daddy.
crazy.
Still.
So something was to happen.
What you
That's
mean?
crazy.
If something was to happen, I'm their daddy. I'm not arguing that I'm not.
so what do
Yeah,
you
but
do if the
legally,
mother
she.
wants to keep you from that child, or if God forbid something happened to that woman? How do you? What's the next steps for you? Do you even know
Proceed.
that?
Wait.
Are you
Can
prepared for
I
that?
stop you before we
Hey,
get an
see,
answer?
this is what y'all don't know.
Before we
This
get
is
an answer,
what
that can
y'all
happen
don't know.
anyway.
I'm his dad. Me paying all these bills and everything and paying child support for him, I'm his dad. The
Bro,
government,
my dad's
I'm
name
his
is
dad.
on my dad's name is on my child support. He still fought in a custody battle with my mother. His name he lost. Like that can happen anyway.
Y'all worry about child support, and that's what the problem is coming into.
Finish.
That's the only thing that's saying
I
everybody
said
hates.
custody.
about
I'm raised by
custody.
my mother and not my father. When my father wanted to raise me and not have my mother raise me, but he lost. And his name on the paper. The paper is security for women. It's not security for men. Men gotta fight.
I
You know, whether
guarantee
they
his
on it,
wife
off
had a
it,
lot
whatever.
less steps because of that, and then we could get into the reason of why, right? But that's your personal
Hey,
business, right?
men,
But there's
if
a
you watching
reason
this
why
show,
he lost that.
men, you watching this show, do not sign no fucking birth certificate. I swear to God.
But what I'm
That's
saying
crazy.
is that him
That
signing
sounds
it
foolish.
ain't giving him a leg up. That's what I'm trying to say, Ray.
Don't
Him
sign
signing the
shit.
paper ain't giving him a leg up.
Don't sign shit,
It's not
home. If
about
you
a
don't
leg
gotta
up.
sign
If
shit,
anything,
sign
it's putting
shit.
you on even ground. Like it's not
You will
about.
never be
We
on
saying
even
it's not
ground with a
even. We
woman.
saying it's not even.
You will never be on even ground with a woman, no matter what you do. You know,
Bro, my stepmother, OYGBN, she would tell you already. I had somebody who was in a situation, and she told them, bro, in today's time, we offer so much help to newborn parents. It is very hard for you to say anything to separate that when the baby is born, and it be a bunch of niggas whose name is on the birth. It's going to be a process for men either way. That's what I'm saying.
I'm willing to go with I'm going with the longest process to keep my name off of all government paperwork. I don't want to be on nothing that got to deal with the government. I'm a criminal.
Sam gonna
Fuck
find
the
your
law.
ass, bro. He gonna find your ass. Uncle Sam find a nigga faster than you find Will's Waldo in the book. I'm gonna find you anywhere in the world, bro.
Hey, he's stupid.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I done lived in several states in the world, bro, and I've never changed my address. The IRS mail has came to all of them. I done been homeless and gotten the IRS mail. The IRS mail has found me when the house I was living in, bro. Uncle Sam gonna find you, bro, every time. I promise you. Promise you.
They don't need you to sign that birth certificate.
Bro, if you move, bro, if you move, right, and let's say you trying to get your W-2s, your W-2s will not find you. But if you owe the state They will literally find you wherever you rest your head. The IRS mail will get there eventually. I promise you. Uncle
And
Sam,
if they can't send no mail there, they're gonna have a person come through dressed up like a regular person, and he gonna act like he looking for something, and he gonna find you, and he gonna be like, "You've been served," and run the fuck off.
bro, he gonna find you. Uncle Sam gonna find you, bro.
They did that to me at my job one day. That shit was funny as shit.
Alright.
He said, "Is you Marcel Lane?" I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, what's wrong?" I'm thinking he a customer. Nigga say, hand me the envelope and took off running. I say, "Oh shit!"
He
I
turned his
said,
ass up and gave it back.
"These niggas got me, Slim."
Alright,
Ah,
let's move on, y'all, because we you know, we got a few more things to get into. So,
All right, let's do it.
second to last question. Should expectations change after the courting period or maybe after sex? Like, is there an understanding that things may change or transition after things become more, I guess,
Exclusive.
no, you can't
exclusive?
answer that. Now you gotta ask that question again. It's either gonna be after the courting period or after sex. You can't have the same thing. That can't be.
My Lord,
Nah,
You
because
can have sex while I'm courting you.
courting is going on like a date or some shit like that, and sex is sex. So we gonna have to establish that there, dude.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah, because we can fuck while I'm courting you.
Yeah, we gotta establish that. You gotta let me know. We gotta get better with that one. Yeah.
I don't think women should change after I fuck them. That's my stance on it. I hate that shit. All y'all be doing that shit. I hate that shit.
Expectations does change.
Yeah,
I ain't even going to
expectations while I'm courting you. Why you
it
got?
Sure do.
Why you got expectations lower?
It,
When
it definitely changes.
After I fuck at one time, I should be fucking all the time now. That's what I should have changed.
My expectations, my expectations does change. I ain't even
You need
gonna
to
cap.
set your expectations where they need to be when I'm courting you.
I set expectations, but I feel like when the roles change, then also my expectations of certain things start to change. Also,
Puff, am I crazy, right? If I'm crazy, right? If the bar was a 5, right? I gotta meet this 5 right to get the pussy, right? This sacred pussy, right? When I hit the 5, I get the pussy. Why after I get the pussy, does your expectation go to a 10? Nigga, you gave up the box. You can't get a 10. If you wanted to get a 10, that's what you should have did for me to get. Like, that don't make sense. Am I tripping? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't like that shit though.
Me neither, bro.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like expectations without understanding. Now, let me explain. Don't expect shit from me without telling me first. Straight up. That's all I gotta tell you. Boom, boom. If you ain't tell me nothing from the beginning before we started doing this, don't expect it from me afterwards. Like, don't just be like, we cool, and then I had sex with you. You like, now I'm expecting you. No, before I fuck, you need to be like, if we have sex, I'm going to be expecting this. If you don't do this to me, well, I'm giving you me. Nigga,
I think that's fair.
Even after you tell me what you expecting, I'm still might give you me. But at least you let me know ahead of time. You feel me?
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm very verbal with my expectations. I'm gonna tell your ass every time what I expect of you.
Yeah,
in every stage of the relationship.
I like to get expectations out loud. I like to get expectations out loud. That's my favorite thing to do.
If I brought you, if we was chilling and I brought you around my homegirls, and every time I brought you around my homegirls, it was a good time. Every time, and then I fuck you, and when I bring you around the homegirls again, now you throwing shade at the girls. Now you being rude.
That's weird. That's weird behavior, though.
Be the same person you was before I fuck you. I don't like after I fuck you. Don't change. Don't flip. Don't surprise me. I don't like that shit. Cause I don't change.
I think that's weird behavior right there.
I set the bar before I stuck my dick in you raw. The bar was set. All you gotta do is maintain it. Don't change the bar after you get raw dick. Cause I'm gonna feel mad as shit. That I thought you was this person. Now I'm regretting even fucking you because you're not the person I like. Be the person I like. Be the person that I want to have sex with. Don't change after we have sex.
If people can realize that we having sex, I think we doing a bad job. Like, no bullshit. Like, I swear to God, I think I done had sex with somebody y'all know before, and I don't think y'all will ever really know it unless that person told y'all or something. Because I ain't gonna never change that when I act like shit. Like, I'm just gonna be the same. Like, you would never know. You feel me? Like, that's just how it be. You feel me? Like, I don't think you should change up and shit.
All right, so if not changing after sex, then let's have a secondary question. Should it change maybe after the relationship is more established or exclusive?
The change comes with understanding. Like I said, if there's no conversation on what should be going on, there should be no changing.
I feel like that's fair. So you basically saying if their expectation, communicate that with me moving forward,
for
right?
sure. No, for
Okay,
sure.
I feel like that's fair. I feel like you do gotta verbalize the expectations, what you expect of your partner or who you're messing with. So I feel like that's fair.
I just don't want you to think that because you gave me some pussy, I owe you this change in me. Like
Wait, hold on.
I'm taking you on dates and all this shit, and
Hey, he
you
was
realizing
preaching.
that I'm
Wait.
liking this
He was
nigga more
preaching
and
just
more
now.
and more, then you need to express that because I'm liking you more and more and more. I'm kind of looking at you at this now. When you were first chasing me around, you was annoying me. Yeah, I went on a date with you. I wasn't thinking about it, but now you got me, nigga. You got me intrigued. I'm interested. I like you, nigga. Now express all these things, but don't wait to be like, well, because I gave you some pussy now, it's like I got to change because you get no, bitch. I like the bitch that before I got this pussy. I don't know this bitch. And I'm gonna tell you I don't know.
I like bitches who carry me after they give me the pussy. I'm talking about don't call me for like
Oh,
2 days. Leave me stuck.
that's
Like,
childish.
nah, you gotta have me fucked up. I need to be like, damn, did she like me? Or did I do a good job? What's going on? What's like no bullshit.
Oh
Like
my
no
goodness.
bullshit. Don't just be
I
calling
think
me for
that's the difference too, though, because I feel like when you intentional and like it sounds like it gets very like for sport. I feel like when you
For
intentional,
sport.
when you talking to somebody, I feel like if you
what's
serious
for
with that
sport.
person exclusive, you know, like it sounds like just from hearing y'all talking, it sounds like the fucking is for sport.
Hey,
So
no,
like
that's
for
my
y'all,
phrase.
just sex
That's
is
my
sex.
phrase. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I do fuck for sport. That's my
No, I
phrase.
don't
Okay.
fuck for sport.
I
That's what it
fuck for
sounds like.
sport.
Cause I feel like if it's intentional, that then you kind of already know that there's some expectation that I expect from you
Nah,
as we progress in the
Oh nah.
relationship.
Nah, I
Trina,
fuck according to
Trina, I
physical
don't fuck for
features.
sport
I
and I
fuck
ain't
according to
easy.
physical features.
I
Yeah.
probably done dealt with you for a period of time before
Mm-hmm.
we fuck. So the reason why I
Right.
dealt you for the period of time is because I don't like condoms. So I'm gonna make sure I like you before I fuck
Mm-hmm.
you. So if I
Nah, I
did
fuck
all
for
this,
physical
spent
features.
all this time with you, and I know that I like you, and
Mm-hmm.
then I say because I like you, because I'm so comfortable with you, I'm comfortable enough
Mm-hmm.
to have raw sex with you. But when I do
Right.
that, and now you this different person, I feel like I was tricked. I feel like I was bamboozled.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you was always this person, and you was hiding it because you was trying to wait until I did this to now show me who you would. No, show me up, be
Mm-hmm.
up front, and let
Mm-hmm.
me make my decision that I like you or not. Don't wait till I like you, get the dick from
Mm-hmm.
you. Now it's like, oh, I got him. I can show him who I really am.
Right.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Surprise, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
surprise.
Yeah, surprise, nigga. I don't like that shit. Be the person that I like when I was bro. First, put it this way, Trina. Before
Okay.
I slept with this girl, right? I chased this
Okay.
bitch. I chased her. So whatever you was
Mm-hmm.
doing, it made me chase you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a different person now. I
Don't
Yeah.
chased
stop
this
running.
person. I don't know
Don't
this person.
stop running, young.
I don't start running, young.
Tell him, Jason. Tell her don't stop running, dog.
Hey, a dog only entertained by the car that's moving.
Either that or he chasing his tail.
Exactly. He ain't chasing no parked cars. He ain't barking at nothing. He only chasing the car that's moving. That's all I'm saying. Be the same motherfucker.
I like that. That's a bar right there, Jason. I'm putting that in my next battle, cuz.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
All right, we good on that?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Don't
it.
Yeah.
sign
Yeah.
no birth certificate, niggas. I told y'all on this show, don't sign that ticket.
Not gonna sign that ticket, yeah.
We got one more question left, Ray?
We got one more question.
All right.
All right, can I get into it? We good?
I gotta hear what Puff gonna
Mm-hmm.
say. This one. I'm gonna hear his answer on this.
I'm gonna start with Trina because this is a
Oh
man.
Lord.
All right. So, women, how do we engage a man to get them to approach us? And then for the men, is there something women do that lets you know it's okay to approach? So, Trina, when you want to let a nigga know, oh, it's okay for you to come
To a
over here
person.
or whatever, yeah, like.
Mm-hmm. I might say it, or I might be flirtatious myself. Yeah. I'll say it. I'll be verbal, or I
But if
might be
it's in
flirtatious,
distance,
whether
because
that's
the
body
word
language.
approach, I think, is like key here. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, he's maybe not in proximity for you to flirt verbally. Like,
She dropped out. She dropped out. She dropped out.
oh, all right, we'll come back to the women. So, Puff, FYO, is there something that women do to let you know it's okay to approach them? A certain gesture, word, whatever, like.
Like you got like women usually don't look at males for a certain amount of time unless they checking them out and shit. So if I catch a female looking at me, I'll look down or I'll look away. When I look back up, she's still looking at me and shit. That's my cue to go for real. Most of the time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got. I got if it's a situation we a distance, if she looking at me too long, I know it's like she looking at me for a reason. Now we interacting, right? And I say I'm a nigga that I laugh at my own jokes. I don't give what nobody say. I think of a joke in my head and I be laughing, right? And when I say it out loud, I need it to hit the same way in my head, or I don't find it funny. If I say a joke that I don't find funny when I say it out loud, but this bitch just giving it up,
Yeah, it's over. You got it.
it's over. I know this bitch like this. You laughed at that shit.
Oh, you gotta steal this with Jason. This is my favorite joke to do at the bar, right? Just walk up to a motherfucker and start a conversation, right? A good one. And then just stop talking to him. But stay right there and just stop talking to them and get in your phone and shit. If they start up another conversation with you, oh, you in the game.
Oh yeah. Hey bro, we almost had a bar question. Hey Puff, let me ask you this, right? I have a bar question. When you at the bar, right? Do you feel obligated to buy a girl a drink at the bar to talk to?
Dude, you know my rules, dude. I do not spend my money on no one I'm not having sex with, dude. Like if I never had sex with you before, I'm not buying you nothing.
Lord have mercy.
Nothing.
Trina, if you at the bar, Trina,
yes.
you at the bar and a nigga walk up to you, you sitting at the bar. Do you feel like he should come with buying, like that conversation come with buying you a drink? You feel like he should offer you a drink? Start this conversation
I don't have expectations for these niggas nowadays, so I don't have expectation for that to happen. But it would be nice. It's a nice gesture. But if you coming up, I don't expect that because niggas be on that other shit. So
I feel like if we at the bar and you are trying to have a conversation,
it's a nice gesture.
I mean, I kind of feel like there is an expectation. Like, why would you not? Like,
Bitch, you want this motherfucking Casamigo shot? This shit $23. I'm drinking a full Heineken. You want one of these Heinekens? I'll buy you one of these Heinekens.
No, fuck that. You gotta look in front of her. No, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at the bar in front of her. You gonna see 7 other Casamigo shots that 18 other niggas in the book.
Not 7
That's
out of
why
the
you
18.
pass them back to the tender, so don't nobody know. Like,
see? You see what I'm talking about?
Give it to a friend because you got to the bartender. That's crazy.
Damn.
If I'm buying shots and nobody drinking them, you just giving them back so you can reuse.
No.
You drink them and give the other cup.
You slide it back. Don't clock what I got going on.
You wanna know what them niggas be doing, bro? They be getting the girls drunk so they can fuck us. That's what they be doing. You be thinking you going over there getting some numbers and shit. All you doing is going over there, having a conversation, getting a female drunk so she can go fuck the nigga that's not spending a damn dime.
Now I go fuck on the nigga from the bar that night, Lord.
Dude, I do it. But listen, I do music for a living. I be up at all times.
Crazy,
I be at the studio, son. A bitch will call me right now, drunk, pissy drunk. I'm like, damn, fuck you at? Oh, I'm up at Rose Bar, man. They buying drinks for everybody.
I can see that. That's crazy. I can see that.
I don't mind my girl going out getting excited to come home to me. It's like she get to come home and I don't gotta do full play. That's how I look at it. Another nigga did the full play for me. She just come home ready. I don't mind that. I be trusting my women, so I don't mind.
Trina, you dropped out. But
yeah, I did drop out.
Originally was as a woman, like how do you engage a man, to get them to approach us or you?
Like I said, verbally or either flirtatious. And if I'm going to flirt, I guess body language. That's usually a way for a girl, whether it's like a smile or like a stare or a little look or a little bat of the eye. You know what I'm saying?
It's the stare down. I don't know who said that. One of them said that, but it's definitely the stare.
Body language.
You know I'm looking at you.
Yeah. I know you feel it. I know you see it. What's going on? So most likely body language.
I hope that when women see me in them, I hope they don't think like I'm going to approach them because I might not be staring at you because I want you to approach. I might be
judging. Yeah, I might be
judging. It might be so much more.
It's a stare though. Like,
it's a different kind. It's not like a stare. It's like a cute little look over. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your friends like, bitch, you see him and like
it's a little smile, a little shift,
a little something.
I'm smiling because I'm laughing in my head at what I'm saying about you.
Yeah, if I bite my lips or lick my lips or something, I'm trying to do something. But if I'm just looking
at you, I'm trying to do something.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to talk to you, but I'm trying to do something.
Why do I want to talk to you? I don't know nothing about your intellectual status.
Lord
I'm
have
looking at you.
mercy.
See, this is what y'all don't understand. If you see somebody across the room, you look at them and be like, "Oh, I would love to talk to them."
Or let me
You
get
think?
their number. That's wild. That's how men be thinking. That's too crazy.
Look, if a
Like you
dude is
looking like
attracted,
him.
if a dude is attracted to you, that means his dick got hard. His dick is
That's
not thinking
true.
about talking to you. His dick is thinking about going inside of you. He's not talking about, oh my God,
It's
I just want to
wild.
talk to her so bad. You think, I don't know what females be thinking in their mind. They just thinking that dudes is just going around talking about, they just want to talk to us. They just want to talk to us so bad. They just want to talk to us. That's what they want to do. They want to talk to us.
This nigga retarded.
Niggas trying to fuck, dog. Niggas trying to fuck. At the end of the day, he's trying to fuck. Even a guy that's only
That's
looking
crazy.
for a wife who's holding his sex into marriage, he is still looking to fuck you when y'all get married. That is his destination. Like, that's the truth. Like, I don't know why y'all act like sex isn't a normal thing. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, y'all make it seem like sex is wrong or something. Like,
No, nobody's saying that, but it's just like
Yeah, I feel like
another thing,
I
how
feel like
how
women
dare
value
a
sex too
female
much.
have
That's when
enough
they
courage?
change after sex because they be violent too. It'd be too special to them.
No, check this out, Jason. How dare a female
yeah, sex
have the
being
courage?
intimate with somebody does kind of like it's some type of I don't know,
Hey,
maybe because as I get old, it don't give just be fucking. Like if I'm fucking, it's some type
I
of
think I
something.
think I
no,
think
check
looking
this
a
out.
girl in
Check
the
this out.
face and kissing her is more intimate than back shots.
Oh,
And,
kissing is definitely intimate,
and
very
there
intimate.
is no
It's more
just
intimate
fucking.
than back shots.
It's not just
Yeah,
fucking.
kissing is intimate.
But question though, why do a female think it's cool for a man to spend his money on her, but he can't ask for sex?
I don't think nothing wrong with pursuing a woman or trying to take them out to get to know them. I
But
think
why?
that's
No,
just rude as
come
fuck.
on. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said, why is it cool for you to spend his money before he gets to have sex with you?
What do you mean? If you taking me out to court me and taking me out on a date, that is fine without me being intimate before
So
you actually
why
take
does
me
he have
out.
to? You not answering my question. Why
I
does
don't.
he
I
have to
think that's
spend?
rude as fuck. Like
And I think it's rude for a woman to ask a
that's
man
rude
for
as
money
fuck.
that's not giving up pussy. Cause like
Okay, wait. You talk about asking for money, like, hey, can I have this, or
no,
like being
period. If
taken
you
out on a
expect
date?
anything out of somebody without giving up something in return is disrespectful.
My
Anything,
presence is for the exchange. We're out getting to know each
his,
other, vibe, get to like
you
what?
have his presence too, right? So that's even. You're around
Yes,
his
that's
presence.
even. That's even exchange. So why
Okay,
do you
But
feel like? Why
when
do
your
you feel like you
your
need to
presence
ask
being
for
Dutch,
pussy
so you
after the
still
even
so hold
exchange?
on.
we not
You
going
still
Dutch. It
cutting me
ain't
off.
even. It
Your
ain't even.
presence
We
is
ain't going
even,
Dutch.
so you're still not giving up anything. He's giving up his money. You talk about your presence. He's giving up his presence too. What are you giving up? Why does a man have to give up something before a woman? That's what I'm asking. Now, I
Because
know
it's
one
your
thing. If
job to
I fuck you,
pursue.
I'm definitely taking you out to eat right after. But it's not a guarantee that you gonna give me pussy right after I feed you.
It probably won't be a guarantee. Most likely
Thank
it
you,
won't the
thank you.
first
So
time or
why
the
should
second
a man
time or the
spend?
third
Why
time.
should a man take a bigger risk on a woman?
Because you gotta take that risk.
No, see, no. That's what I'm saying. Women have
One
What do
women
you
have
mean?
reasons for
It's,
saying
it's
no.
one is extremely is like you spend $20, like you can get $20 back
You
if
can
a
get
woman
pussy
give you
back.
her body, like
You
that's
could get
now you can get what?
like what? Wait, what? I missed. Wait, what?
He gonna say he said you can get kitty
You
cat back.
literally just did it 20 minutes ago. You just said it never happened. You just
oh
said it doesn't count. You literally just gave pussy back 20 minutes ago, and you just looked at me like it's not possible.
Oh, for the with the girl and the girl
Yeah,
thing?
you literally just did it, and you just
yeah.
looked at me like it wasn't possible. This is what I'm saying. When
That's not
females
giving
are
pussy
moving the goalposts.
back.
Y'all move the goalposts at every question.
No, that
Every
is not
question,
the
the goalposts get moved.
same.
How isn't it the same? Why is nothing never the same? When I'm dealing with y'all, nothing's never the same with y'all,
Yeah,
dog.
why we ain't going Dutch when we date? When we doing the courting phase, why everything ain't 50-50?
It should be 50-50. You should be paying for your stuff. If we getting to know each other, you should be paying for your stuff. I should be paying for mine. We're out getting to know each other. Why am I spending money? Because if
I ain't
I'm
buy my
spending
own
money,
condoms. I don't
I
give a fuck
should
what
be
nobody say.
fucking.
If
That's
bitch
why.
want me to wear a condom, she gonna buy
That's
it. I
why
ain't buy my own condom.
prostitutes don't ask for all that because you're spending money. They're getting the money, so you don't. There's no need for all of that extra bullshit. So why am I doing extra bullshit if you're getting me to spend my money? I don't understand. I don't understand.
That nigga serious, bro.
Explain this to me.
That nigga seriously
Explain
concerned.
this to me. It was
You
even
could
worse,
get your
right?
little
You gotta
$20
think.
back.
Hold on.
If you that man, huh, take this $22.06 back, huh? But like,
And one more. I have fucked what I consider 10s, 9s, and 8s for free. So why do a 6 and a 7, in my opinion, feel as if I should pay for her? You're lesser than what I'm used to. So why do you feel as if I should pay for you?
because I feel like first of all, from what I've understood, right? You could have amazing vagina from a 6 or a 7 and have some trash ass vagina from a 10.
Man.
Why is
So again,
Pussy
I'm
ain't
still
got no
asking.
face.
So that's even better
Ain't
for
got
my
no
question.
face.
Why am I spending my money before I know what I'm spending my money on? Thank you, Miss Lady, thank you for giving that example. I appreciate you. Why am I spending my money before I know what I'm spending my money on? Would you go buy a car before you drive it? Quiet. It's silence right here. Do you see?
because you full of
Hold
shit.
on.
One
Do
is
you
an
feed people food before
investment.
you
Like,
taste it?
you
Do
don't
you
even
feed people food before you
value.
taste it? When you cooking, do you feed people before you taste the food? You check the food out, don't you?
No. I'm gonna make sure it's straight.
If you going parachuting out of that plane, you gonna make sure that your fucking bungee cords and shit is intact, right? When you file your W-2s, you make sure everything is checked. You make sure all your little things is got. Everything in life, you check it. Everything in life, you check. But I can't check the pussy. That don't make no sense. I'm done with it. It don't make no sense. It don't make sense. When you make it make sense,
You're not paying to test drive the car though. Like, it's to me, it's still. I'm not saying that. First of all, Puff, let me be clear. I'm not saying that. I don't think personally that men have the right to set an expectation that they want some ass. Like, look, this what I want. I don't. Do I think it's like rude?
Respectful.
Not necessarily. Is it preferred? Maybe not so upfront like that. That's just my style, right? I want you to trick me out a little bit out of my goodies, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen to you. I want to be tricked out of my money. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want to be tricked too. We all want to be tricked. We all. I guarantee a dude finds it disrespectful for you to ask him to make you take him on a date to get some pussy, knowing that you a fucking.
Who the hell asking a man to take them out on a
Listen
date?
to me. Listen to me. Everybody is confident in themselves. Everybody feel like they're the best person that ever lived. Everybody, that's how you supposed to feel. So imagine you asking a nigga to do this and do that for you with a man knowing that it has been some man in this world you gave them draws up to that didn't do all of that.
Wait.
Yeah, listen, yeah. All the
First
shit you
of all,
asking for from somebody now, cool, you asking for
that
it
is
now.
funny.
But at some point in your life, you wasn't asking for all that. And you gave up yourself for less. So why should somebody pay more for less?
Because she might not want to be giving it up for
and
less
what
no more.
about the growth from then to now?
I was about to say,
Huh?
like, maybe
What about
that
the
ain't
growth
it
of
for
a
no more.
person, the evolution of a person? Like, maybe
What you
I wasn't
mean?
shit back then when a nigga was trying to offer me that, and now I'm better. So
Evolution is a self thing. That's a self thing. There's no
yes,
So
such
what's
thing as
wrong
I
with you
agree.
having
evolution.
I
self-worth?
just said.
Hold on. You are you. The things you did are the things you did. You may not do them now, but that has nothing to do with somebody's standards. If you have crossed somebody's standards, you have crossed the line. What you are doing with yourself now has nothing to do with it. Listen, for example, look, I was gonna bring this up at the end of the show when we got off the air, but it's perfect. I'm gonna bring it up now. I seen a post on Instagram the other day, right? This girl called off the wedding because her fiance at the time had sex with his man best friend in college.
I just sent this to you, Trenton.
Thank you. So you just tell me that man has evolved. He hasn't had sex with a man in 10 years. He is a grown man now. Like he's saying he is different. So that lady's not allowed to call off the wedding now?
Personally, that's different. I feel like take
Now,
dick once.
hey,
Take
Jason,
dick
there you go
once,
with that
you
word.
gay. I'm
It's
sorry.
different.
You took dick.
It's
That's
different,
different.
Jason. Jason, it's different again. It's different again.
It is, bro, because you
I
like
know.
to bring in
I
these
know.
like rando one-offs. Like
Yeah.
that is totally different.
Wait. So y'all feel like she shouldn't have called off the wedding, or y'all feel like she should have kept? Y'all feel like she shouldn't have called it off, or y'all feel like
I have questions. I felt like that. I probably would be like a little, no, sir. But I feel like, how did that come out, and when did you find that out, and how did you
Because
not
the
find that
best
out? I just
friend
have so
told her.
many questions.
Listen. I did my homework. His
Oh
best
shoot!
friend is still gay, and his best friend is in love with him because of the things that
Oh
he did
Lord!
to him when he was in college. So
Oh
he
yeah.
told his wife.
Oh yeah. No, I couldn't. No.
I ain't gonna lie, right? So when I heard the story, I'm thinking like it's in the past and he ain't got no ties to the past and it came out. I
Yeah.
feel like
No.
what make it bad is that your lover has been with
Was
you.
your best friend, and
Like,
it's
like
still
that's what
like
makes it bad.
no.
Like, you might be still fucking this nigga.
Right, and then you tell me on my wedding day, it sounds like we got some problems and some emotions that are just still roaming. Because what the fuck is tea? And hell no, it's off. That's fucking berserk.
But look,
Should I
that's because
call off a wedding
evolution means
if I'm about to
nothing.
get married to a girl and then I found out the day before, like, they ran a train on this bitch. It was like 6 niggas. They ran a train on this bitch, man. She was with. Should I call it off?
That's your decision.
No,
This is
this is
sexuality,
what I
though.
want you to
You have an
understand.
attraction to men.
Evolution only matters when you have accepted the bullshit already. That's the only time when your evolution matters. If I haven't accepted your bullshit, I don't give a fuck how high you elevate. For example, a murderer is in jail for life. He may be the world-class inmate, but he still killed that person 25 years ago. Do you think they give a fuck about him elevating himself? No, you're a murderer, dude. Like it's no elevation only matters if someone is willing to give up to get rid of the bullshit that initially existed.
Elevation only matter when you become rich. The people only forget the shit when you're rich. You get a bag, we'll let you slide on that shit. If you a man, if a man get a bag, he gonna slide on that shit.
A bag, he gonna slide.
I don't know about women.
All these rich niggas that been caught with trannies.
Yeah, I don't know about women, but
and that shit go out the way.
Get a bag, they slide.
That shit go right out the way.
They get all the way. Sorry for the women that I don't know if it worked like that for y'all though. We gonna keep talking about y'all for whatever reason.
Well, we had anything to add to that? We good on that? Everybody got their shit off?
Yeah, I think we out of here.
All right, FYO. I'll wrap this thing good.
Run the show intro. It's the outro.
The countdown?
No, the one under the countdown.
My bad. Been a minute, friend.
Yeah,
This is not TV.
It's never TV, nigga. Fuck a TV. It's all streaming now.
It's all streaming now.
You know it.